Look at these pictures. What do you think of these children?
Bukka learns a lesson. Now, let us read the story of Bukka, a spoilt elephant calf. In a dense forest, there are no wicked animals. Everyone lives in harmony. There are flowers and butterflies, bees and snails, squirrels and rabbits, and a herd of elephants. Bukka is an elephant calf. There are 7 or 8 calves in his herd. One can easily tell him apart because of a white mark on his forehead. Elephants with white marks on their foreheads become leaders of the herd. So, perhaps Bukka is loved a little more than the others. Bukka lives a safe life roaming the jungle with his mother and the other elephants. Elephants roam, eat, and live together. When they move from one place to another, they build a natural cordon. Calves move above in the center and followed by the female elephants. The leader of the herd leads the cordon. The leader of the herd is a tusker, looming large and powerful. Everyone in the forest fears and respects him. Bukka looks up to him and dreams of growing up to be a leader one day. Bukka and all his friends are allowed to go here and there a little, but not far. The older elephants teach the young elephants the rules of the jungle. It is very important to learn how to live in harmony. The elders tell them time and again. Bukka listens half-heartedly. Never break a branch of a tree without checking, even if you are dying to eat the fresh juicy leaves. The elders say, wait, there may be chicks and eggs of some birds. They might fall and die. If you are not careful, the birds will never be your friends. Never break branches with flowers on them. The elders continue. Bukka looks here and there. He wants to escape from this lecture. Flowers have nectar. They attract bees and butterflies, who are the matchmakers of the plant world. Without them, there will be no flowers or fruits or seeds or new trees. And what will you eat then? But Bukka does not listen. Remember, you are all big animals. The elders warn. So, when you sit or lie down on the ground, you must watch out for snails. See that you don't crush them with your weight. It is the snail that tells you when floodwaters enter the forest. Check for baby squirrels in the hollows of trees when you shake their branches to pick the fruits. These animals, in turn, will be the first ones to give you news of danger, like fire. When you get news of good food, the elders continue, you must not eat alone. You must inform others. And if any member of the herd faces danger, everyone must rush to help. Remember that you face danger if you are alone. So, learn to live together. The young elephants listen with rapt attention. Only Bukka does not like to listen to all this. He knows that come what may, one day he will become the leader of the herd. He will become huge and have those big tusks. Everyone in the jungle will be afraid of him. So, he doesn't bother to make friends with those small creatures at all. Am I a fool to share my good food? Thinks Bukka. In fact, I should be eating all that good food alone, shouldn't I? I have to grow up quickly, you see. I have to become the leader one day. So Bukka breaks the rules. He squirts water into the rabbit holes with his trunk. He shakes the trees and frightens the squirrels. He plucks the flowers. He breaks branches and scares the butterflies and birds. All the animals are tired of his mischief. One day, they complain to the leader of the elephant herd.
Please do something. Bukka is becoming very naughty.
The leader hears them out and realizes that naughty Bukka needs to be taught a lesson. That night, like always, Bukka goes to sleep next to his mother. But in the morning, he gets a surprise. He finds himself alone on the banks of a small pool. There is simply no one around. Bukka gets to his heels and searches near the pool. No, there is no sign of the elephant herd. He lifts his trunk to catch the smell floating in the breeze. No luck there. He feels frightened. After some time, he starts crying. What will happen now? Where will I find my parents in such a huge and dense forest? He sighs. Just then, he sights a squirrel on the neem tree and calls out, "Do you have any news of my herd?"
Don't you remember how you pulled the tails of my babies and hurt them?
Mocks the squirrel.
Have you forgotten how you shook the branches and made us fall? Serves you right. Now stay alone.
The squirrel sneers and goes away. Bukka gets very angry. He goes further into the forest and meets a baby rabbit in the tall grass. The baby rabbit is playing hopscotch all by himself. When he sees Bukka, he scurries into his burrow. The mother rabbit comes out and glares at Bukka with red, angry eyes. "Do you know where my parents are?" Bukka asks a little timidly.
No, I don't know. Wouldn't tell you even if I did,
says Mother Rabbit sternly.
Don't you remember how you poured water down our hole? We nearly died. Now see how it feels. Serves you right.
Bukka feels miserable and regretful. As he goes down the jungle road, he meets the colorful butterflies, flitting around the pink blossoms of the kanchan tree. "Oh butterflies, sweet butterflies, can you tell me which way the elephants went?" asks Bukka meekly.
See how sweetly he speaks today. Wasn't it just the other day that he broke the branches and drove us away?
Bukka waits in vain for an answer. Bukka's crestfallen face makes the sparrows crackle in laughter.
Serves him right.
The frog croaks. From now on, Bukka will have to remain alone. All the creatures who had a grudge against Bukka start a chorus.
Bukka is naughty. Bukka is wicked. Everybody has left Bukka.
Bukka starts crying. He cries his heart out. Finally, he gets tired and falls asleep, sobbing beside the pool. Next day, when he wakes up, he can't believe his eyes. He finds himself sleeping right in the middle of his herd, next to his mother's warm belly. He looks at the neem tree in front. Yes, the squirrel is flitting up and down the trunk. Was it a dream? Bukka thinks to himself. From that day on, no one has complained about Bukka ever again.